It's 7:48. Most crowded I've seen it all year. Sandcastles. Huh. This is Josh Live in New York City. Some sandcastles. So going 4th of July, this is Coney Island by Luna Park. Wow, it's mad crowded down there. Towards Brighton. You can see that some boats are local from Long Island or from Rhode Island or from Connecticut, from the Cape, come to the city. If there's fireworks, you'll see more boats come as the sun goes down. But there aren't that many this year. When we're doing 4th of July year after year on Roosevelt Island. And there were dozens of boats as I was doing the juggling for the VIP 10 on the tip of the island. These boats would come out of nowhere. They'd just come up the harbor and then the Coast Guard would corral them into a certain area. But there were literally dozens of these wonderful small sailboats and boats. Like just large enough for like a family, but not extravagant. Like I always thought, oh man, that's the life. To be able to zip around the Northeast port to port on your boat. And enjoy life. And then you can just anchor near a city, or with your dinghy, whatever. I don't know. That's the millionaire life for me. Small apartment in the port. Have a few small properties in each city. Just take your boat, just do whatever business you do. And that's the life, huh? So anyway, yeah, these are kind of like the small motorboats and stuff. That one's like you could take 4 friends for some fishing, like that size boat. And schooners and stuff like that. Archer Detective. This is Coney Island Beach. It's crowded. Coney Island. Look, there's the Wonder Wheel. You know, ices, wow, like churros and stuff. Oh, nice macaws. little girl sat down right where they put down that big ass snake. It's like a boa constrictor. That's crazy. She's sitting down like 3 feet from it. I'm gonna freak out. I keep eyeing the kids. We used to make drippy castles. Dad was good at making castles. He's going armchair defective for his quick walkthrough of the beach. I'm just on the shoreline. I'm not collecting shells today. It's mad crowded, and I don't want to bother the happy families and couples and stuff. So I'm just strolling. I got a bum left foot from biking. It's got a sore toe. Dude selling ices. Looks like he's doing well. So I have my cart. Just watching the hustlers play on the street, selling their sodas and waters on ice. I was like, yeah, you could just do that in the park. Stroll around with my hand cart, and then I built it. They're selling cotton candy and ices. It's good. Ice cream. They're doing it right here on the beach. And they made the cotton candy machine. Who's got a cotton candy machine like that though? It's like some local with a old aluminum cotton candy machine. It's my niece's birthday yesterday. Shout out to Devin Gonzalez on her birthday. My sister's daughter. And today's my brother's wife's birthday. Me, not so lucky in love. Not so lucky. But I have not seen it crowded like this. It's July 4th, and the lifeguards up on the lifeguard rack. So I came out early and I watched the hot dog contest. Mickey Sudo and Joey Chestnut, the heavy favorites, dominated. And I have the Robinhood account. I don't know if you guys have any of these like trading apps. So on Robinhood, they do these like contracts now on any random event. So they had Joey Chestnut to win a week ago, 90 cents on the dollar. And hot dogs in bun 65 at 85 cents on the dollar. So I threw down and made a quick 10%. Nearly 11% after fees. Should put more down. But I've never done those before. You can bet on anything now, but they set up an options contract. It's more like a bond, really. You know how bonds at expiration? Like if you buy a T-bill. T-bill. So let's say, right, you take like $150, buy some hot potato T-bill that switched like 20 different hands. It's like a 5-year T-bill, $10,000. And you gotta wait 3 months. Buy it for like $9.50. Well, in 3 months, you have an extra $50, and then you can reinvest somewhere else. So it's safe and secure money. But this is options risk. So if Joey showing his hot dogs, or got a tummy ache, or couldn't do it, or Webb, or what's his name? The Italian guy who won last year, or the other champs somehow beat him, I would have been out $90. But they both won. I thought they were high probability trades. I was looking at the odds and the Vegas spreadsheets and stuff. I was like, definitely at least 65 hot dogs. Definitely, Joey. And the odds were the spread was so crazy at one point, I could have thrown 1 cent down on each of the other competitors and made 5% instead. But it's like, nope, Joey, it's all Joey. So the other ones were 1 cent on the dollar. For example, James Webb, the super eater, Croatian immigrant. This is as low as 1 cent on the dollar. So in other words, if he wins, eats the most hot dogs, he would have won $100. It was 100 to 1 shot. 100 to 1. Or 99 to 1, whatever. So, just thought I'd share. So quick 10% on that. 10.8% to be precise. I got some drones here. If you haven't been down to Coney Island, on the other side of the parachute jump, they have these vans and this like Winnebago. And the police, they're unmarked. Police can just shoot out these quadcopter drones at like 30 miles an hour. It looks like, I don't know if you ever watched Battlestar Galactica or like the Death Star when they're shooting out the TIE fighters, or they're shooting out those triplanes in Battlestar Galactica, like they just launch them. Yeah, but they're like slingshot launch, so it's really intense. And they're usually in blue or red, I guess, depending on whoever's commanding them. But they're sleek. I guess they're 1,000 or 2,000. I mean, drone technology on the police level must be kind of deep. Hey, made it into the boat. All right, so again, I passed the park. You can see the cyclone. See the parachute jump is not lit up. The sun's going down. It's 8 o'clock. Wonder Wheel is spinning. Line looks long for the Wonder Wheel. The cyclone. You see the Stuyvesant Sound style portable housing. Trump owns one of these complexes down here. It's called like Trump Towers, Coney Island. Some of these buildings I did food delivery down here for some extra money. And these ones over here, these white ones, some of these white buildings are like called the Trump Apartments. So these are some of the buildings he owns. Here's a nice castle. Maybe cups. They got a central tower in the front and the people all around it. And they cut them Rook style, the perimeter wall. Like medieval style Dungeons and Dragons players or Clash of Clans type player style art. And I think they have a sandcastle contest in the early morning. I don't know if it's today, but some really good artists do that. Here's some more ones close to the shoreline, but the tide is definitely, you can see the line here. So this is like mid-tide. It's not low tide, but it's definitely coming back. So these castles will be on in like an hour or two. Crowding out here as we approach the volleyball courts. Why'd you get a thumbs down from our chair? Defective. I'm doing my 2-mile walk. I gotta get my base miles back up. So I Google mapped it. And from the parachute jump to the space station, it's a mile end to end. So I know that I'm walking a mile. Then I'll walk a mile back on the boardwalk. All right, guys, so we're more than halfway done. So we're at the aquarium with our mile walk. My right foot feels strong, my right leg. My left big toe is just still stiff as a board. So I'm limping my way down the shoreline here. I think it's the combination of the pedals and the shoes. I bought these Skechers shoes. I teach math for the 8th grade prom. Oh, in formation. Half moon and 4 choppers. Happy 4th. They're gonna come around. Here's the lead one, making a U-turn. Are they gonna turn 180 also? In formation? Looks like it, looks like it. No, they're gonna keep going. That one looks like it's got police on it. This one here. Above the happy swimmers. Yeah, those four, he was escorting them. They're gonna keep going towards Brighton Beach and beyond. Or Rockaway. So anyway, I'm teaching summer school, so it's nice to have a 3-day weekend with the schedule. And hope you're happier than I am wherever you are. Hope you're doing well. Happy 4th of July. Some happy volleyball players. Sort of, it's Brighton Beach, and sort of in terms of beach use, the Russians kind of and Ukrainians kind of dominate the scene down here. A lot of construction workers. I don't know what else other work they do. Shipping, just trading, you know, Russian goods and stuff. And intense, hard, like working class intensity. So I was down here a couple weeks ago, and there's crazy dog shit in here, human shit. Some, excuse me, walking around. Did a 360 over us. It's a police chopper. All right. Oh, they got a police boat out here too. There's the chopper. There's the boat down there. He does his tour. And if you have not seen me before, I started this channel 17 years ago. To thank my fans, because you know, you meet when you're a full-time street performer and you're immersed in the life, you just meet thousands and thousands of viewers, thousands of people. Me, 1 out of 4 if you're lucky tip, you know, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10 some days. So just wanted to thank the fans, the people that shared with me, or the people that just shared the time. So I created the channel as something real, just with a few juggling videos. It was really getting tough for a while after 9/11, so I was barely making it month to month. I had no nest egg, no wife, no girlfriend prospects. It's just like, ah, shit, gotta keep hustling. I was playing the piano. So you can see in the early videos, I'm still mostly street performing as I finish my college degrees with my street money. So I created it as I finished college, this YouTube channel. So it's at 1,000 viewers now. So it's been a labor of love, but it's a modest little channel. If you'd like to subscribe, it's up to maybe 1,030, 1,040. But try and keep bringing you good content. And I used to run the marathon, so my legs are strong, like my cardiovascular is still really good. But I just gained all this weight. Just being a teacher, just not getting up early, not having the time, not being able to figure out, oh my God, this takes so many, to be a math teacher, it takes so many more hours than you realize to prep the classes, the PowerPoints, to do the grading when you don't have a teacher assistant, that you're getting no sleep. And I had to, you know, I had no running in my schedule. I had no way to manage it so that I could like leave my apartment, go for a run for an hour, come back, and not be tired, not get the job done. So the paperwork is, you're learning to be a teacher, is ridiculous. And it was true again with this Catholic school. So I've gained about 50 pounds just with a sedentary lifestyle. So, you know, he's just doing circles here. Something up in the water out here, one of the boats. It's his second or third loop. Maybe something happened out in the water, but there's no, I don't know. It's a second or third circle. But I digress. So I was saying the Russians and Ukrainians took over Brighton Beach, which is straight ahead. It's this complex. It's these red buildings in the center screen, and all this complex to the right. And it's been this way for over, 100 years. Jewish immigrants from Russia, they weren't in the Lower East Side. There's a big population in Coney Island, including, and Polish too, including, my great-great-grandparents, their family and stuff, as they emigrated to New York City. From the shtetls of Russia or whatever. Poland, Ukraine, Eastern Europe. So it's a big scene here. Being a mixed blood child, my mom's from Hawaii. I still remember, my grandparents and my cousins. So I feel like there's a good energy, or at least is for me. But there's some local kids. There's some basketball courts. They took over a basketball court. They're getting a little rowdy. I saw 200 cops make a line. Okay, everybody out. Anyone who's on the side who was not local, didn't have an ID that they lived in Brighton Beach. And they just walked as a line of cops, slowly just marched forward, pushed everybody off the boardwalk, down to the Coney Island, down to the subway. If you want to get on the subway, you can get on the F train, get on the Q. Stillwell, just crowd everybody. Just walk forward. And the cops, they even have FGVs, they have, I didn't see any cops on horse. They brought out the beach SUVs. And they swept everybody off. The kids were all complaining. But there were no riots or anything. No one was rowdy. They were just trying to have fun. They were screaming on their boom boxes. This is bullshit. But something happened on the playground. I don't know if it's just 911 calls, but they said that they heard gunshots or fireworks were exploded or something. So that's a dumb shit move if you want to do a guy sitting at gather on the beach. Do not set fireworks or heaven forbid, BB guns or guns off when you're having a beach party. If you call out a Twitch beach party. But anyway, we're almost at the volleyball players. There's a lot of happy Russian families. And usually it's even the grandparents are watching from the side. And you got people fishing here on the right as it thins out. But I like the energy here still, to this day. It's got a nice family feel, hopeful, American dream kind of feel. Am I wrong? I mean, it's just because that's, immigrant hopes. Am I wrong? First, second, third, even fourth generation immigrants. We're at Brighton Beach. So, this is about 7/10 of a mile now, guys. Karaja says, free Palestine. All right, well, I hope there is peace and that there are no innocent civilians being targeted or suffering. I hope the food aid gets there. I hope they can eat. I hope they can get clean water. They can rebuild their lives from the rubble. This is America. A lot of families come from war zones. It's unique in that it's a very powerful nation, but they welcome especially war refugees from every single race on the planet in this country. So, thank you for sharing. That's Karaja. And we're approaching the volleyball courts with the happy families, dude. I'm assuming you're a male, but I've been wrong before. The girl doing cartwheels down the sand slope. See that? Just did 10 cartwheels. Some Madeline book or Eloise book, one of those kids. Sorry, I work in education, so that's what comes to mind. Some Caldecott library book, some Newbery Award winner. She and her classmates are yeah, this is a good book. All right, so again, Shout out to those who have made this channel happen. It's at about 1,040. It's not a trick. It's just been life. You know, I have a lot of people to thank. Simple tips pulled together helped me pay my rent, helped me get my groceries, helped me continue. And then I took my money and went to education, became a math teacher, left the circus life, left the, and I teach at a local Catholic school here in Brooklyn. So we're approaching the volleyball courts, and I'm gonna walk by the tech table. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna have my Mickey D's as I walk back. Scarf down a burger. I'm getting hungry. I didn't really eat. So I went to Mickey D's on the 4th. I got a 20 piece for $5. And I got a double cheeseburger. So I got my dinner in my bag.
People that you post?
I haven't been selling many comics, but I haven't been putting my energy into it. I had decided I was going to do like 10 a day, post 10 a day to eBay, but I just haven't been doing it. And I'm going to walk up to the tech table. And there's usually like a nice sandy paddle, if you didn't know this about beaches. And there's also these blue carpets. So it's kind of hard to walk on this sand where people put their blankets down. But because the SUVs, the cops, they drive back and forth all day on this road. There's a nice hard road in the middle, like halfway to the apartment buildings here. So I'll try and find it. All right, again, thanks for checking me out here at Coney Island Beach. Sun is almost down. There's the park in the distance. And as we get to the relief station, it's exactly 1 mile according to Google Maps. And I'll turn around, walk a mile back, and I'm done. If I find any nice shells or rocks, or some quartz, or conglomerate, I don't walk around with a metal detector. But here we go. Over the tech table. So here are the happy Russians and friends. Let me zoom out. We're at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 8 volleyball games. Simultaneously. So this is that game where you head the ball and you kick it with your feet. It's like table tennis, but no hands table tennis. This is a tech cue table. It's got like a hyperbolic arc to it. It's tech cue. So you have to head the ball or hit the ball like, you know, those are like Thai games, those games like Thailand and Vietnam where they have this crazy volleyball with no hands, where they have these crazy soccer kicks and spinning kicks. Yeah, it's a different skill set they develop. I can't find the road here. So after the first station, past the volleyball players, I'm gonna go to this relief station. I'm gonna go on the blue carpet. So 12 viewers here. Again, thanks for sharing in chat. Please share or check out my channel. I've been posting a lot more juggling last year. But I was trying to do math calculus worksheets and SAT, and I had a free course going on last year. So I was frustrated with work. Working harder and making less money is just asinine, And keep going here. But let me show you these blue carpets if you haven't seen them before. It is a beautiful night here on Coney Island. This is my mile. So if you don't know, they have these runners, these blue carpets that are like wire meshed, and they're really strong on the feet. So feet don't slide like in the sand like this. And I get ideas from time to time for crafts, and I look at the seashells. So I'm gonna go over to the corner and show you the drift away from the piss. They have these little sandbars that are a conglomerate of broken spiral shells and clam shells and mussel shells. So if I had a petri dish, it would a nice rock. Use it as a paperweight for school. But here's the blue rug. So it goes down to the water. It just sits here all year, I guess, or all during the beach season. But my feet, it's my sore feet, it's night and day. I can stamp my feet and heading back to the pavement. And I'm gonna, this rock that has this formica in it, just gonna use it as a paperweight for school when I find things on the beach that can have a practical use as a teacher. Kids get their work done. But here's the idea. So you get these drifts because of the wind, and the sand curls the sandbar, but it creates these little valleys. And if I had a petri dish, I would just scoop up and set in resin or glue like a coaster. And it's just just make a really nice coaster. I don't know, somehow with the Heineken beer or the Corona, the broken glass and the shells and rocks and maybe a couple of feathers, it just made a nice table piece. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna buy some petri dishes and a gallon of resin and just make sets of 4 and see if they sell at the crafts fairs and stuff. Is that stupid? Stupid idea? Anyway, I made it to my mile. And it sounds like there's a Peruvian pipe band here. And since I have my vendor cart selling on ice, with these tubs, this guy's selling beer now. I know I think he got busted for that. He's throwing in some Coronas. With the $2 sodas and waters. Easily flip $100 to $200. Fine by the case. Oh, look, he's wearing traditional garb. This guy. Yeah, Taino garb. Or something. Or Mayan? Or Incan? Got a nice crowd. Chinese, Mexican. It's good. It's gonna do Titanic. It's good. It's a good one. I don't have money in my pockets. Maybe he wants some chicken nuggets. It's a good one. All right, I head back. All right, so here are the. This is where it went down, where they had some type of call out. It was basketball, because they're like families, like moms and grandmas with their kids and grandkids in these parks, walking around Brighton Playground. We're in Brighton Beach. And this is one of the more popular basketball courts, but they just took over like thousands of local kids from the local neighborhoods and projects and stuff, and it was just a little sketchy. Yeah, definitely if you're gonna do a beach party call out and you're a local kid, well, just tell them, and like, please, no BB guns, no fireworks, no firecrackers, no M80s, no C4 explosives, no sparklers even. Just be like, no BB guns, no, if you're gonna come to this beach party, like, no noisemakers. We'll provide the music, like, play it like that, like, so you don't want to incite a riot. Or, walking by the happy these vendor carts. Icy. It's got 3 wheels. Another one. Sun's going down, so it's kind of tougher for them. Usually after 8, it's tougher for the icy and ice cream sales, men and women. They should wrap up their day. Like, I guess peak hours for them be like noon to 7. And as we walk down, you're gonna see the hats people, and in terms of vendors, hats, and if I were to flip, hats and lightsabers, neon glow toys, sparklers and stuff. They also have those Mickey Mouse balloons and stuff like that. And tourists using them. So we're in the Russian area. Tashkent. So this blue writing says, Tashkent hot dogs. We also have cold refreshing drinks, sweet ice cream, coffee, and tea and chips, and halal. Ooh. So I forget that the former Soviet Union, that they're also halal and Muslim workers. They speak Russian and Cyrillic languages, but also the major populations are also Muslim. Some of these countries. All right. Let's keep going. So, we're leaving the beach, and we're heading, let's see, almost heading towards the aquarium. Wow, this apron is so open. I feel like doing BMX flatland freestyle jam circle here, but it's not that flat. Oh, but this road is. Sorry, I got some phlegm in my throat. Nice gazebos. Heading back. He's a good musician. I don't really have a street show. I mean, at my peak, I had like good club work, original ball site swaps, like nice sequences to warm up. It's a yo-yo thing for crowd gathering. And then I had my high unicycle. I was able to jump up and down on it, juggle torches on it. I had a D street show to make a living in New York. Nothing too extravagant, nothing really over the top good, but just a, good good juggler. Each routine, I thought, when you street perform, or at least I believe, if you're using stock routines or stock sequences, you want to contribute your own variations and contribute something to the art, So you can see some of it on the YouTube channel as well if you're interested in circus arts. But, there are a lot of guys that if they have the right look, they just put a costume and can make a decent living. I never got the cruise ships. I never got an agent or a publicist, to help me with the image, help me with what to say in corporates, so it's all just like improv and just like quick money, quick. Take a break in your day. I know you guys work hard and enjoy some juggling and go on with your lives. So, in terms of development, I never had the. I don't know. Maybe it was my personality. Never had I had the technique, but just didn't have the social skills to either team up or to develop. Here's another Mexican or Peruvian artist. It's a good one. These guys are good. And then Dreamcatcher. It's on a 360 this. Time is 8:30. So I head back to my bicycle. My 2-mile walk. Oh, I got some locals with a box of fireworks down at the other end. See that? Zoom in on that. That's it. Some people do that. You'd be surprised. There are families who buy houses down here because they're like, well, why do we live deep in the, say, Coney Island or Gravesend? But if you go down the side streets, they have like churches and cemeteries of the actual colonial soldiers, like the actual revolutionary fighters and stuff down here in Brooklyn. It's kind of intense because I rarely think about it, even though I'm a New York City high school kid, but this is where the actual skirmishes went down, in the Revolutionary War. And they have the cemeteries and they're like national landmarks. And they're just sitting there humbly. They're not like maximum security, crazy electric fence or anything. They're just like, matter of fact, this is the cemetery of Revolutionary George Washington's troops or whatever. And they're just in these humble little churches. And the grounds are kept kind of nice because I guess they get federal funding because they're national landmarks. But they're just there. You just have to look for them. Like if I should do a tour of them. It's in the neighborhood. Lest we forget. I mean, my dad was in the military, but I wasn't. But so you meet these families on the 4th of July, Memorial Day. And they own like a house down here. Like, oh, we've been here since the 1800s or the 1700s or before. Some of these families, there's a lot of American pride. Like Americana. So my point is that you hear these explosions. They just take out of their garage, they have this foot locker after foot locker, like could fill a van of friggin' fireworks. And they just take a box. They have like these black boxes you can buy for like $200 or whatever, or $500. I don't know how many thousands of dollars these families spend. And they just do their own fireworks show right in the middle of the friggin' street. But it wasn't that big last year, but it seems to be back. And it could be the Trumpster rhetoric or something. I don't know. There's a lot more fireworks. There goes some right now, straight ahead. But those are like private caches. Like that's like what's the word? Contraband? It's like contraband because it's not illegal to buy fireworks, but you can't just set them off like anywhere you feel like it. I think there are rules to what we're in parks and locations. They're very few, and especially New York. So anyway, my point is you got these local families, sort of middle class. They throw down like $5,000 to $10,000 a year on these crazy fireworks boxes. So come Memorial Day, 4th of July, New Year's, they randomly, okay, my turn. Something sets them off, something triggers them. They go into their garage, they pull out like $1,000 worth of fireworks. They just throw it on the street like it's nothing. So it's contraband. It's one of these things. It's like the antithesis of a bomb shelter, you know. It's like they have a ammo stash garage instead of like survival foods. Like, what's in that case? Is that soup in case of a nuclear holocaust? No, that's those are extra fireworks if I feel like someone triggers me and I feel like lighting a box out on the street. It's like, dude, why don't you get a pack of Marlboros and 6-pack, call some friends and call it a day or something? Oh, yeah, it's starting up here. All right, this might be sanctioned by the beach, these fireworks, but I don't hear any music. And like I said, here come the neon props, the glow props. It's like fairy wands and lightsabers are lighting up. Looks like she works here all day, selling ices in the morning, and she's already doing the hustle, day and night hustle here. So by day, icy saleswoman. By night, blow toys. Round and round they go. Hats, SpongeBob, and these Kangol style hats. Mickey, Disney Dream Stories, Igloo Cooler, Mango. Wow. So maybe I'll try it tomorrow. I'm gonna try comics and chips because I have an online store. So I'll do like, you can buy the box of Doritos, like 40 bags. Sell them like $1 bag. See how the snacks sell. I'm just gonna try it tomorrow. Just have like a basket of snacks. The Doritos $1. I'm gonna try Doritos $1. Because I flip my comics in the park. So as long as it's like 90 degrees, I'm heading back to the park. Remember last time I was there, my computer was stolen. So peace and blessings to Dad for giving me his Apple computer. These two tough guys just stole my computer, distracted me in the rain, and grabbed my book bag, it seems. But the other thing that's possible is that the workers at the storage place took it because they were painting the doors. And she said, be careful on the door when you go to the bathroom. It's still wet. And it was propped open. And I was really careful when I went in, but when I came out, my bag brushed up against the door. So they had to repaint it. So if as revenge, they stole my bag, that's $1 worth of paint for $2,000 with the tech equipment you just stole from me, you motherfuckers. So I reported it to the manager, the nice guy. His name was Eric or Kevin or something. And I said, look, someone stole my bag. I don't know if it was here or it was in the park. So I went back to the park. He's like, oh, we'll look into it. I'm like, dude, if you're the crime ring, if you leave a bag loose at the storage place and like it's like, oh shit, you didn't lock it. That's not in your locker. Like, that's mine now. Then fuck you guys. What can I tell you? All right, this is Suzaki's art. Speaking of conglomerate stones. Wow, and she's doing corn on the cob with butter and those like Spanish spices. Really good, like the curry. Didn't have this corn. It's worth it. See, like that contraband, that shit is totally illegal, but koi fish, barnacles, reaches the deep. This is a nice little mural. All right, we're almost back. Oh, the parachute jump's all lit up with the July. No crackers? Did he just say no crackers? They got this nice seabed. This corn smells good though. Oh, that's beef. That's barbecue beef. The First Symphony of the Sea, Toshio Sasaki. The people with the contraband, they're just going to be shut down within 5 minutes. So there are people on the beach with little boxes of. I wonder if they like dug those sandcastles to launch them. Like 3 hours ago, they dug a sandcastle, and they're waiting for the sun to go down to light it up. Apparently. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's just sun's down. It's just saying what's up. Happy 4th. Roman candles. Oh no, I can't finish it. Right. You can hear in the distance some fireworks going off to my right. A lot of them. So that might be an official fireworks display. And someone here's got some contraband. They probably also have undercovers like in the crowd. Like, oh, that was nice. I'm throwing the cuffs on you. Like these right here. Wow, dude, that was cool. Where did you get those? Oh, really? Well, did you know this is a public beach and you're now under arrest? Like undercover cops in the crowd. Dude, that was dope. Where'd you get those? Or is that some type of entrapment? I don't think it is, because public safety and everything. I was never arrested or even given a real warning for juggling fire in the park. Not true. I remember the early days when it was with the AJ, with AJ. Hey, sparklers. True. Because I remember when I was with AJ and Ray, we were told to stop for the day sometimes. There was a parade or it was too crowded. Over 90% of the time, we were able to do fire juggling shows. I say this right through my dentures. I swear on my false teeth, 9 times out of 10, we were able to pass the hat and do fire juggling no problem in Central Park, or maybe Washington Square Park maybe once, or I tried it on my own, but they just thought it was like a 15-year-old kid trying to be William Lee or some shit. And at the Seaport. The Seaport is no problem. It was fine. So I was also taught myself how to rope walk. See, these are the Mickey Mouse balloons I was talking about. And they got like, a lot of them Stitch and like Pokemon and Little Mermaid. The fairy lights. Hi. Yeah, that's nice. Yo! Wow. He's right here. That's right in front of us. All right, sun is down. Okay. Happy 4th. All right. Got you. Remix it, I got the power. It's like 1988. It's getting kind of hectic. Radical minds day and night all the time. Lightsabers. All right, more locals. A lot more locals are out now. Got local art. Let's check this out. What's up with this? Local artists. Selling for education. The Womb Holistic Solutions for Assisting Single-Parent Households. Oh, okay. I do not have any. Okay. Social worker. Love these old style lamps. Thank you so much. Alright, getting there. Stickers in the spokes. 90s style. It's getting out crowded. Hello Kitty. Pokemon. Hello Kitty. What's it to do with the snake again? Right in the middle of the pedestrian path. Say use one, so yeah. What? They say we good and you crazy.
Photos, nutcrackers, nutcrackers.
All right, getting there. All right, getting there. Oh, we're passing the Scream Zone. Again, thank you for sharing with me. And we're passing the relief station. More churros, fruit, beer. I bet you the grills are to the right. I'll bet you. Want to bet? All right, let's go. I'm not even downwind. One guy's selling water out the tub. Like a Rubbermaid. Got like a Rubbermaid, 80-gallon Rubbermaid and a couple bags of ice. So make 2 Benjamins.
Pink pussy lemonade.
All right, y'all.
Stay around here so it's closer to the exit.
Those are kind of cool. Those were different. Those glow toys were different. I didn't find the barbecues though, but we're almost there. Wow, it's thick here. The crowd is thick. If I was a kid again, definitely the Skywalk. Definitely. Sky Chaser. All right, let's keep going. Thunderbolt, the Flume. Yeah, not many barbecues actually. More glow props and just drinks. Boom, boom, knock it out. Maybe they've been regulating the grills. Maybe someone got burned or they want to be dangerous for the kids. But the fruit stands are everywhere, and soda, and the glow sticks, no problem. AC is no problem. Yeah, the grills they need some type of, they gotta shut some of those down, I think. Seems to be. But I mean, if I throw on throw on a Hawaiian shirt and wear these shorts, it's like horchata. Instead of like, all right. I'm gonna start bringing out my kryptonite lock because every time I approach my bike, I'd be like, I hope this luck is enough. Oh, night game. It's a ball game. 4th of July ball game. Stadium is mad packed. Someone's collecting cans like there's no tomorrow. This guy's like got like $50 worth of cans here. This couple. Alright, seems good. Hopefully I'm good here. A lamppost. Oh, a lot more people here. Oh, they're actually having dinner. Waiting for some fireworks or something. Or maybe there's fireworks after the ball game. I have no clue. But it's all good. Excuse me, Papi. I just need my bicycle, my bicicleta. Sí. Okay. Hey, how are you? Okay. Hey, happy 4th. Good? Bicycle. Okay. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful weather. Yeah. Okay, gracias, señor. Okay, I'm gonna wheel it out. Hey, you too. See you around. Okay, Will from you guys. Happy 4th of July. Adios. Later. Thank you. Okay, pasok por acá. Oh, we're still here. All right, so I'm at the stadium. Can I even zoom in on this? The glare is crazy. Can't even see the image. There's got two guys up there on the screen in the stats. This is the glare. This is Coney Island. That's the scoreboard. There's a night game. The stadium is packed. I guess they're going to have fireworks after the game. Doing a quick 360. Happy families. A lot of young kids out. The lights are off on the parachute zone. Got some local fireworks going on here. It says Moylan is up on the board, but it's not focusing on this cheap-ass iPhone 11. All right, I'm out of here. Grab the camera for a Lamer Jackson edit. What does that mean? What's a Jackson edit? All right, this girl's been dancing right here. All right, I'm on the e-bike. I have no clue what this chat guy's saying. Grab the camera for a Lamer Jackson edit. The stadium is packed. Oh, they are gonna have a fireworks display. After the 6th inning. This is the 9/11 memorial for you clueless people. Just slow down past the 9/11 memorial. All right, these are the service workers of Brooklyn. While remembers in our hearts forever, the fire workers and the police department and state police, Secret Service, and New York's more fire department. It's on the wall of the baseball stadium by the parking lot, lest we forget. Hey, there goes some of the New York's bravest. On we go. Yeah, when the towers fell, I was still street performing my fire show at the Seaport. Some of the widows came up and asked me to volunteer for the Firemen's Foundation, which became by vote, they named it the Stephen Siller Run. So the start of the Let Us Do Good Foundation. Were some firemen's wives who, suffice it to say, said, I don't have to talk, just juggler, you're a good juggler. And the men were not talking. It was a very sad time for the United States, for the fire department here. This is an honor for several years to juggle at the Ground Zero with fire juggling and by the face painters, and just try and keep morale going a little bit for the service workers and citizens of this city. I did meet Frank Siller. He threw me a t-shirt one year. Said good job. And it was an honor to just realize how intense the experiences must have been for the service workers on that horrible day. You forget, no matter how cynical you are, when horrible, horrible things really happen and folks go to the call of duty. It's just very humbling, in my opinion. So I don't know what this dude's doing. He wants to do a Yui. Anyway, hope you guys are all well. This is Josh from New York, rambling about being a street performer volunteer for the fire department after 9/11. And I would get Christmas cards from the Siller widows, Siller family, saying thank you for being a part of what we're trying to do here. Every year in September, they have a run to Ground Zero and Memorial, and it's so big, like tens of thousands of firemen and military people run in formation through the tunnels to Tower Run. But again, as I became a math teacher, I just maybe I'll run it this year. I'm in much better. My life is much better than it was last year. My health, it's just because I've been focusing on more mental work. You get a little stir crazy sometimes, but you forget that You don't forget that you're serving families. You forget that folks don't care if you don't succeed. You just have to get it right when you're a teacher. All right, on we go. All right, man, it is mad crowded though. All right, that's weird. They're just walking like they're on the road. What, there are no cars going this way? Yo, fireworks straight ahead. All right, so I'm going home. I live about a 15-minute ride away from Coney Island here. I got 4 bars on my bike. I got a burger in my book bag and some 20-piece nuggets for $5. If you ever go to Mickey D's and do the app deals, you can like double your food for the same amount of money. Just saying. It's a tip. I got no viewers right now. 79 minutes, but I've been through a lot worse. I swear. Weather's nice. It's the 4th of July. Spirit's kind of positive down here in Brooklyn. Among all races, creeds, and colors. People from all walks of life. Lower, middle, upper class. New immigrants. Folks from the ghetto and projects. Trapped in a cycle of poverty. There's a good feeling in it. I got Screamer missiles now there that are doing ridiculous trajectories as they do the second stage. Got like a second or third stage to them, so then they turn at 90 degrees or 180 degrees. Straight ahead. Some Brooklyn fireworks. Getting a lot of contraband out this year. I don't know if it's Trump, the rhetoric and the Ukraine war and Israel. I have no idea, but I've never fired a gun, guys. What can I tell you? These ones, these streamers that do these weird trajectories. Wow, those ones are cool. Kind of random. They go just as high as the other ones. What they should do is they should do the ones that do like the sunbursts, like boom. Okay, that's crazy illegal. Do the sunbursts, and then among the sunbursts, do those screamers that do the 120 degree turns that like so that they like shoot out of like a giant flower burst. I'm just saying, if it was my stash of fireworks, that's how I'd launch them. And then they got these ones that always remind me of weeping willow trees, but like this one. See this one here? Nice. The smell of brimstone makes me think of Nightcrawler. Banff. Fireworks. If you don't know, I'm talking about the Marvel superhero character. Nightcrawler is the blue demon who was the son of a demon and was it Mystique? Azazel, right? So since his dad was a demon, they wanted to keep him safe. They put him in the circus, and he was developed his mutant powers and is well known among demon kind and humankind. Kurt Wagner, but he I'm gonna go and watch some Nightcrawler clips where he's like in these crazy battles, like Avengers type battles, where there's like 20 people fighting. He like teleports like 100 times, like boom, 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 boom. I think each time he teleports, he becomes more of a demon, or there's some curse on his body. That's a really nice display. Open up a cage. No, that's right on the road where I'm gonna ride. Shit. I don't want to drive right down there now. They're on the road where I'm trying to drive. Ah, shit. All right, I might have to turn the phone off. That's right on the road here where I'm going past here, Marlboro projects. Maybe I can hang a left. The tennis court or some shit. Should I hang a left? It would be safer on the other side. We're on 50th. smoke is right. That was right here on the road in front of us. Shit. They're right here in this project. Well, don't blow up the fucking cars, man. They're not gonna blow up the cars. They're not. I'm holding onto my cell phone mad tight because there's just them on the road here. Do not blow up the cars. Do not blow up the cars. Or big. Do not blow up the cars, guys. Do not. Do not. They're right here on the road, man. Do not. They're just laying them on the road, man. That's crazy. They just put them on the road. All right, I'm getting away from Coney Island. They're tripping. But here, Marlboro, they got crazy fireworks here at the projects. I got a feeling they're on the soccer fields and basketball courts too, but I don't want them running on the road and blowing shit up in front of me. And me having a headache all night. I did not think about this. They're doing them like right on the road that I'm driving on, and there's fucking potholes. All right, this is not good, guys. I'm gonna try and catch up to the cars. Yeah, they're doing this shit right on the road. But I got a feeling the soccer field and the basketball court, hey, this shit's right there. All right, this is a little nutso. I'm sitting on where the cars are. All right, this is a little Looney Tunes nutso. And I can see the remnants of I can smell the smoke now. So they're launching on the left on the basketball field, but I don't see anyone on the soccer field at the moment. 2227 Stillwell. I should have known. I should have known the shenanigans would start after sundown. They're right here in the park. Wow. They are totally did a Twitch call out here at the park. Oh, hell no. All right, so I'm not slowing down here. On the left, we got a bunch of people with their stashes doing a circle jerk share. Their fireworks. Wow, nice. Got some nice shit here. But that is not over. Basketball's on my left. No one on the soccer fields on my right. I am mad surprised. So we approach 86th Street. But the noise in both neighborhoods is very loud this year. Another box. They opened another box. So, I mean, how many boxes of fireworks can you really carry on a wheelchair? How many boxes can you really carry? Not that many. Not that many. Should I get some coffee before I go home, or ice cream? All right, this is right here on 86th. I did not realize they have their Trump caches here in Brooklyn, in historic Brooklyn. Pretty Chinese lady here. All right. They do not, man. They do not. That was like a cross, that one. Explosion straight ahead. There's a big display in the neighborhood straight ahead. But the smell of smoke is astounding. If this supermarket is open, I'm gonna go in here and grab some coffee or drinks, and brisket or some shit. Burgers. Are they still open? Is Food Town still open? Are you serious? It's 9:14. Are they still open? If they are, I'm getting some burgers. It's July 4th. Lights are on. Yeah, they're open. Oh, I am happy about this. I'm gonna get some burgers. Right here in front of the Chex cash. It's right here on this triangle. there, right here. All right. All right, I'm getting some groceries, guys. Bike should be safe here. Maybe a nice salad, right? Greek salad? Chicken salad? Greek salad. Sold $8. Done. Should start making smoothies. I'm gonna start making summer smoothies. My niece and my sister gave me some recipes. Cucumbers, potatoes, some mashed potatoes. I'm trying to lose weight though, but I love mashed potatoes. Let's see if they got my brisket. The grilled veggies is totally worth the $7, by the way. This roll and nigiri, this tuna roll, doesn't look bad, but it's $13. Damn, that's $13 though. Here's my brisket. No brisket? Grilled pork chops, meat, eggplant parm, meatballs, lo mein, buffalo wings for $9. That's not gonna happen. Baked cauliflower. That's not it either. Got my burger. I'm not spending $13. It's not gonna happen. However, the lox and salmon, I might do a lox and salmon for tomorrow. I might do this. If there's any on sale. $13.99 for smoked fillets. Okay, $10.99 for the gravlax. Salmon here, $13.99 for 8 ounces. Yeah, how many ounces is this? 2-ounce serving. This is 2 ounces. I don't believe that. It's more than that. $2.99 for 4 ounces. It's not gonna happen. 4 ounces for $11. That is not gonna happen. Ounces for 17. That's a little better. 16. Some ounces for 16. No, it's just not gonna happen. Well. So I'm looking for brown and serve for these Jimmy Dean croissants. That could happen. Yeah, this is gonna happen right here. 4 count for 10. Jimmy Dean sausage. That's it. That's my cheap ass is getting. My bum ass is getting that. That's what your bum ass is getting because you're whack. See how I stay positive all these years? My mom used to love making me cream spinach. Should I do the cream spinach? What should I do? Any advice? Just shut the fuck up? Alright, well, that's not the advice I was looking for. I gotta go on with my life. Meatloaf, balls. Yeah, because I got balls. Oh, 2 for $6. That is not worth it. It was 2 for $5 down by the waterfront. I'm getting the Wagyu beef. That's what I'm doing. Boom. Kobe crafted elite ground beef. Signature elite steakhouses. Steakhouse elite beef burgers. They're gone. Ground beef, $10.99. How many pounds is that? 16 ounces. Schweidenson. Very best burger. Wagyu beef. On sale. Done. Signature blend. These are good burgers, but you have to cook them fast. As they curl like a, not a hockey puck. They become concave. So they're like, they curl under. You know those little plastic things that you press down on the table, and then after 10 seconds they pop up 30 feet in the air? They turn into that shape. They become like little domes. I need butter. There we go. Food Town butter. $3.99 is very good. Limit 4. $4 for a pound of butter. Done. Looking around Twisters. Did I get my vitamin C? Happy 4th of July. I was gonna take these wee shits that are $2.19 now. They were $1 last time. $2.19 for a yogurt that was $1 last time. And I was gonna take them and then store all my key lime pie was good. And the other fruit one was good. I don't have it. But I'm